Most people think you need a super expensive fiber laser to engrave color onto metal, but you can do this with a very cheap diode. But this was done on the WeCreat Lumos. I'm going to show you the exact settings that I use so that you can try and replicate these results. Alright, one of the things I've really been wanting to try on the WeCreat Lumos is doing color engraving. They like to claim that it's really easy to do and you can get a lot of colors. So I have this stainless steel bottle opener, so let's get it in focus. We just got to get these two dots overlapping. All right, and that looks great. In the WeCreate Make It software, we're going to come over here to Toolbox. We're going to do color engraving test. No, I do not want to see the tutorial. I literally just said I don't want to do this. All right, so I want to increase the rows we do. And we're going to do 60 speed, line density 300, and then let's see what we got here. We can definitely adjust it. That is fine. So I will hit send. All right, and now we can do our test grid. So it's doing this initial test, and then we'll choose which one we like best, and then we can explore that option. All right, so that test is done. So we hit next step, and then find the preferred color block. So looking at it, I think 162 is what I like best. So I'm going to click that one and click next step. And I'm just going to keep it as is. And so let's hit next step. And then again, we are going to do this. And let's just do it on the back side here. Put it on the edge so we're not wasting too much real estate. So let's hit send. And then I can hit this top button again. All right, so we have a little bit of a grid here, and it's kind of hard to see when you're doing it with these lasers. Typically, it's hard to see the color straight on. You kind of have to tilt it. Obviously, our blues are kind of the winner because blue is really easy to get on these type of lasers. And as you can see, with our test card, we're able to get a good array of colors. All right, we have my design here, and I'm going to select it all. I want to do fill engrave, and then I want to select all of this pink, and I'm going to group that together. And then I'm going to select all of this minus the pink, and I'm going to group that together. That way it's just a little bit easier. And so for this, I think we're going to do this blue color up here, and I think this kind of purplish color down here. So for our kind of pinky purple here, we are going to do 60% power. We are going to do 10 speed. Number of passes 1. Line density is 300. And then we can turn on color engraving. I'm gonna hit confirm. So I'm gonna click my pink here. My power is gonna be 60. My speed is gonna be 10. 1 pass, 300 lines per centimeter. And then the focal distance, if we look on our card, it says 162. You might have to redo this test if you're doing different kinds of stainless steel. That looks great. And then for this black color, what did I say? We're gonna do 50 speed, 100 power, and then 300 lines per centimeter. All right, perfect. And then obviously I don't want it to be too big. All right, let's get this on here. Get it in focus. Let's frame this. Way too big. I think that looks pretty good. All right, and then now we can hit start. It's gonna take 28 minutes, which is absolutely insane. All right, this thing looks so cool. It's kind of hard to see right now, but when you tilt it, you should be able to see that part of our design is in like a very light pinkish color, and the other part of our design is in a blue. But I'll get a better shot of that, but that's pretty awesome that you can do some color engraving on these small little machines. So you can really see the two different color variants here, and that looks awesome. So for our next design here, I'm going to do my logo. You can see we still have our color engraving checked on. You'll put in your own focal distance here. And because if we look at our chart, I want a kind of greenish color. So I'm going to do 100 power, 40 speed, 300 lines density. So let's get this going. So we can frame it out to make sure we like the placement of our artwork. That is pretty spot on. I'm pretty happy with that. So I can stop that. And then I can hit start, and we'll see how long this will take. This will take just under 3.5 minutes. Alright, and this looks amazing. I'm not sure how well, again, you can see that kind of greenish color, but that is pretty cool considering my logo is actually green. I'm honestly so happy with that green tone that we were able to get because that is perfect for my logo, and it honestly just looks so awesome. Alright, so I've just propped this up a little bit so it's nice and even, and we have our framing option so we can stop the framing, and for this we're going to do it in 2 different spots. I'm going to try and get like a yellowish engrave on the pizza with a power of 80 and speed 20 and 300 lines density, and then for the words I'm going to do kind of a lighter blue, do 90 power, 40 speed, 300. So let's give it a go. This is going to take just under 7 minutes. Alright, well this one just looks all one color, unfortunately. I think it's because this metal is slightly different. You can see some slight variation of color of the two. So you can see a tiny bit of that yellow, but it's just so hard to see unless you get it in that kind of like right angle of the light. I guess right there you can kind of see there is a difference of the orangish yellow versus the darker text. I just think it doesn't show up as much because it's small and the metal is just slightly different. But so I want to test it on one other kind of metal. All right, we're going to keep the settings as is that we did for the other smaller keychain. I just want to see if it will work on this type of metal or not and see what we're working with, but we might have to redo the whole test grid again. So we can hit start, and it's going to take an hour and a half, which I know sounds insane, but we are definitely going to give it a go. This looks pretty cool. The camera did die before it could finish, and again, it's so hard to see, but there is a color difference where this is a more orangish color while the text is the more blue color. And again, the same is for our little keychain here. I'm going to take these outside and see if I can get some better shots of the color, but this is a pretty cool process. And I highly recommend you pick up one of these little lasers so you can test this out for yourself. I'm pretty happy with the colors we've been able to get. It's not quite a true orangish yellow like I was wanting, but it is a lighter color, so that's pretty cool. I love the different colors that we were actually able to get. It looks really cool. And definitely check out this next video if you want some more laser content.